there's this thing called linguistic forensics. It's to explain it like there's this whole field where you analyze a person's language.
Yes.
And you can get clues to who is the actual speaker based on the way that they write. And this is important for like finding kidnappers, for example, because kidnappers will send a letter like, okay, who is this kidnapper? He has all his demands, like I want this ransom, I want this and that, if you want your loved one back. Let's analyze, the police can analyze that letter and compare it to the writing of, well, is this like maybe a family member? Is this someone in the community? We compare the writing and we use this forensic analysis to be able to tell like who is the author of this letter. But you can apply that to religious texts. And they have done this in one study, at least one study, where they look at the language of the Qur'an and they compare it to the language of Hadith. And the linguistic analysis, the forensic analysis, proves that these texts were not written by the same person. They could not have been written by the same person. And what's interesting about the forensic analysis, that if you try to fake it, okay, like imagine I'm trying to fake not being Daniel, and I write you a letter, like I'm trying to intimidate Eddie, and I'm saying like do this and this and that, and then you're like, you compare what I wrote with my writings, like my book or whatever, and you see, okay, the forensic analysis says that this is written by Daniel, right? This is written by Daniel, and we can tell because of these clues in the language, like how the words that he uses, the length of the sentences, his tone or whatever. So even if you're trying to fake it, the analysis can sniff out the faker. But with the Quran and with Hadith, the Hadith are the statements of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. They're not the same speaker. So it couldn't have been the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Then who else did actually write the Quran? And we know that it's Allah, it's God Almighty.